So now, a tool that can help you with your current stage, I call it mood meter. And before I talk about that, you all have this worksheet. If not, it's on the table there. For remote locations, you should have that printed. So the first part is the reflection questions, these 4 questions. And I want you, when you go home, spend maybe 15 minutes on these 4 questions and find out where you are with your life. If you don't have a business, maybe you have a job right now. Where I am. Am I really satisfied with what I have? The second one, where do I want to be? The third one, what tools do I need to go from where I am to where I want to be? And then what actions do I need to take? And then along the way, when we move toward the other slides, you will fill out this worksheet. So then the next thing that I said I want to talk about is the tool that I call it mood meter, to help you find out which mood are you at right now. So the first one is the lowest level, means that I'm in a blame mood. So many people are in the blame mood. Maybe not in one aspect of life, but maybe in another aspect. Because normally for life as coaches, we put 8 areas. One could be your family, could be community, could be job or business, could be personal development, could be fun, things like that. When things do not go right for some people, what happens? When they face challenge, what happens? When they get angry, what happens? They start to say it's your fault or it's their fault, right? So we start to blame others for what has happened to us. That's what I call blaming. Just think about different areas of your life and see to what extent you start to blame others for what is going on in your life. That's really crucial if you want to really move from where you are to where you want to be. The second one is we do not really blame much, but we start to become a victim. Means that we say, oh, everything happens to me, no one loves me, I don't have any clients, I don't have money really. Why these people, they have money, I don't. I want to do this, no one helps me, right? So this is the victim mode. In this way, we start to think that no one listens to us, no one cares about us, and we feel small. And then we start to isolate ourselves. Now look back at your life when you start to reflect back and see in which areas of your life you are right now in the victim mode. Right? So think about that. In which area you feel small? You say, I'm not enough for it. Or what if it doesn't work? Or I always try, it doesn't work for me. It works for others, not for me. Right? So the victim mode does not allow you to move forward because you start to isolate yourself. You start to feel small, and that way you do not have the self-confidence to move forward. The third mode is, so it should be like the other way, the delay mode. So the delay mode is that we are now out of the kind of comfort zone. We know where we want to go. We know where we are. We do not really blame much. We do not feel like a victim. We're ready to really move forward. And then we start to delay. We procrastinate. That's what happened to me in 2005. I was really ready to start my business. I knew where I want to go. I knew I want to write a book. I knew I want to become a public speaker, all this, and talk about leadership, everything, because I knew my purpose. But then I had this fear, doubt. Where should I go? It's too early. I do not have the right knowledge. I do not have the right tools. What if? right? So things like that. And then you start to procrastinate. So what happens when you start to procrastinate? Procrastination means you delay. So you delay is say either too early or too late. Okay, it's too early to do this. I do not have the right tools. I'm not ready for it. And you know what you want to do, but you don't do it. So you delay and delay and delay and delay. For me, it took 4 years, from 2005 to 2009, until I went to a seminar by John C. Maxwell, and then he kind of inspired me to start right away. So you may delay and delay and delay, and then one day you would say, what? It's too late. So too early, then you don't do it until it's too late. And then what happens? A gap is created between the time that it was too early to the time that it was too late. And then you become unfulfilled. You become unhappy. And hopefully it's not the end of your life. Because many people go to the end of the life and say, they look back and say, oh, I didn't take that risk. I didn't start my business. I had a book in my heart. I didn't write. I wanted to start a business. And, right? So we just delayed until it was too late. Sometimes also we go on top of a mountain. From that mountain top, we think we are successful. From that top, we look around, and then we see other mountain tops. And then we say, oh, I should be on the other mountain top, not here. And that happens when we get to the end of the life. We are not living a life with purpose. We just want to become successful, and earn more money and money and money. We reach to the top of the mountain, but it's not the right mountain. And that's when our passion is not linked with our purpose in life. So that's the delay mode. The next one is the confusion mode. Meaning that now I start in 2009, and then now, 1 year ago or 6 months ago, I was confused. Because it becomes harder and harder. You try your best, but things do not happen. Why? I'm doing what I love. I know I'm on purpose, but why things do not show up? And that's when you start to become confused. Confusion is good as long as you are aware. So if you are confused about something in your business, whether I should start it or not, things like that, you know it's the right thing, but you still do not know if everything's there, just start. Because the first step takes you to the next and the next and the next, and then massive action happens. So the confusion mood does not allow you to move forward. If you think too much about the confusion that you are in, you're going to get stuck there. And then the last mode is the happy mode. The happy mode, the true happiness, is when I say, life is great, I'm very happy inside, no matter what. I'm willing to take any challenge, I'm willing to move forward, even I'm willing to take risks and fail forward. And that's the how, when we are passionate about what we are doing, when we are living and leading on purpose, and when we have a vision that is linked to people around us, then we become happier and happier. But as long as you are in other moods, in one way or another, you're not truly happy. And that's why we do not live in one of them. We just go back and forth. Sometimes we have combination of these together in different areas. So the next part in your worksheet is about these 5 moods: blame mode, victim mode, delay mode, confusion mode, happy mode. If you are thinking about the business, just score yourself in which area I am more. If you are in a business, the beginning of the business, see now that you have started, you've seen the challenges there, what is your score? Are you blaming others for what's going on? Are you like a victim? Are you really happy? What's going on? So that helps you with this reflection to find out in which area you are at.